I'm like, you know what? Let me grab a cookie, see what it's like. I grabbed like 2 chocolate chip cookies. The girl was like, well, if you fill out the receipt, you can get 2 free ones. So I was like, let me figure this out. I say, you know what? Let me get cookies I don't never really think to eat. Say, let me get that macadamia and a peanut butter. The
Okay.
macadamia was so good. I say, I got another cookie I'm finna go get. So next time I come, which is Friday, I'm gonna have to go to Insomnia and I'm gonna get you some cookies. Bro, them cookies was good. Hey,
Yeah.
them cookies was good. Like the macadamia was. The chocolate
Mhm.
was straight. I leave. I'm about to leave there, and I'm asking them what's a good place to eat. And this girl tell me a pizza joint, but I had
Okay.
just bought a slice of pizza in the Arizona airport or the
Uh-huh.
Tampa airport. One of them, I bought a pizza, slice of pizza. I was like, I don't want to do that again. But I said I could. Then the guy said, hey, you want to go eat at what he said? You want to go eat at Raising Cane's? And I was like, oh, I like my Raising Cane's. Let
Yeah.
me get it. Now I hit Raising Cane's. It didn't hit like I wanted to, so I took my food, went to the crib. Bro, when I tell you Arizona has the best, Arizona State has the best setup. Now, I ain't been to Arizona, University of Arizona, but Arizona State, I don't know if you could beat that. Arizona State Airport is here. Arizona State Stadium is here. Arizona State Apartments is here. Bro,
Wow.
everything was right there. Like, you ain't got to be scared about traffic or nothing. Like, if traffic was bad, you could say, forget that, grab your bags and jog over there. That's how close it is. Dog, it was beautiful. The only place that's right up there with Arizona
Uh-huh.
State and the airport stuff is Las Vegas, because Las Vegas airport is here. You know, the hotels right there. And that's what I meant for Arizona State, the hotels
Mhm.
and the stadium, because you know UNLV and the Las Vegas Raiders play at the stadium. All
Right
of it
there.
right there. I'm like, bruh, that I ain't never seen nothing like that, because in Tampa here, the field may be downhill. It's gonna be a little ride.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Orlando Airport here, and then the stadium down here. So it's another little ride. But Tempe and Las Vegas, they stuff right there. So that morning, I get up that morning and I said, okay, Lord, you know what? I need to catch up on my reading. So I caught up on my reading and I got right to the current date. So I was happy. Boom. I read so much stuff. Miss E. Wheeler, Chelsea, they would hit me up like, hey, you all right? You good? Because we ain't seen you go on. I had to catch up on my reading, so I didn't go on until I caught up with my reading. Got my
That's
read.
good.
Yep, man, felt so good. So I said, it's time to get out here on this road. Bro, we out here on the road, and I was like, you know what? I want to drop the drop top when I'm on live so everybody could see it, because I never was in a drop top before. I never dropped the top on a drop top. I think my sister had one, but her car was so loud, like
Ah.
I can affect my ears, so I didn't want to ride it. So in that car, I'm like, man, you know what? I gotta drop the top, bro. I'm trying to push the button to drop the top, it won't drop. So I'm like, God damn. Then I'm cruising around the city and I'm showing everybody how Arizona look. And
Yeah.
man, bro, it was hot. It was just hot already. But as we cruising the city, I'm showing everybody the dirt. Like, it's funny to me because it's dirt and no bushes or nothing. It's not bushes, but they had the cactus. I'm
Yeah.
like, this they normal living, like dirt and cactus. Like, it is what it is. It was nice. So as we ride, bro, the mountains look so beautiful. I'm like, dog.
Yeah.
And we riding, I'm just showing them stuff. I'm like, this is what the homes look like, y'all. I say, but y'all, I don't know where I'm going. So I'm about to get off. And somebody said, pull the lever. And I was like, pull the lever. I said, I didn't even know what they was talking about, because the time it went by on what I had said. So I'm like, pull the lever. So I see it. I'm like, oh, put it back. It said, boom, boom. I said, uh-oh. Let me push that button. That thing say, so I stopped, like, oh, let it go. Oh, it ain't gonna go. I gotta keep pushing it. And boom. Bro, I was so happy. I ain't never been in a drop top. Bro, it felt so good. If I had hair, I'd been slinging it. I, I'd have been slinging that thing, boy. Letting it just blow in the wind. Bro, it felt so good riding in the drop top. Because the dude told me, he said, hey, bro, at the rental place and say, I got you. I was like, you know, you ain't got to hook. You ain't got to do nothing for me, really. Just give me a car to get the A to B. I'm good. He said, nah, I got you. When I seen it was a drop top, boy, I was crunk. Why? Like, oh, I'm going to drop that for them. So who ain't never been in the drop top, they was in there with me Saturday morning. So I was going to go down to the Arizona Cardinals and go view their facilities and show it. But my reading went longer than I wanted to, so I stayed. Bro, when I dropped the drop top, woo! Bro, it was so hot. Dog, it was so hot. It was crazy. Like, I'm talking about, I said, dog, I'm in Florida, and it's hot, but I don't know what kind of hot this was. Then the people that was there was like, this is not hot. This is good weather. I'm like, this good?
No way,
y'all
man.
crazy. This too hot. So I was thinking, dog, somebody got to stay in Arizona every single day. Now, it was nice, but that heat, bro, the electric bill got to be out the sky. Whoever the electric company, they making that bread because the air conditioning stay on. I'm talking about it stay on. And then we get to the game. So I say, you know what? Let me pull up to the game. Got some gas, got some chapstick. I gotta show y'all this chapstick, man. This from Arizona, right? This the only chapstick they had, right? Y'all see it? Raspberry lemon blast. This the only bro. When I tell you this stuff smells so good, you can eat it. Every time I listen, ooh, goodness, boy. That thing smell good, boy. That thing smell good. I say, God, dog, they should make that for kids because kids gonna end up don't want to eat that. Like, see if it tastes good because it smells like you can eat it. So I'm like, all right,
cool. The whole time, man.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about you gonna try to taste it. So I'm like, all right, cool. We get to the game, and as I got the drop top down, the sun just baking me. And
man.
I had to get my passes for the game because they sent them to Colorado for me, and then Colorado will bring them to the game for me. So I called him to see where he was at. When I pulled up to the where they was located at the hotel, boy, their hotel was fly. I don't know if y'all saw in their Instagram story, their hotel was fly. I'm talking about there were mountains like rocks and everything. I was like, dog, this look good. So I wanted to get out and look, but I didn't. So when I pulled up, the Colorado police, he said, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I was like, so I was laughing like, bro.
Do you know who I am by now?
No. I actually saw him. I saw him. I said, bro, I saw you last week, man. He was like, yo, I don't work for I work for the Colorado police. I said, I know. I saw you last week. So I still didn't never tell him who I was. So I was like, hold on, man. I'm trying to call somebody so they can get my tickets. Then, you know, people coming out and they see me. So they dapping me up. What up, boy? What up, boy? I'm like, bro, I saw you and him last week. What you talking about? So I'm just sitting there laughing. And then the person told me, hey, swing right around the other corner. So I say, well, all right, let me swing around. So I swing around and I go to the other side, get my tickets. I say, you know what? I'm going to head to the game because they about to be coming to the field anyways. Probably like 15, 20 minutes after me. So I said, let me hurry up and then see if I can get set to go there. So I told a lady, hey, ma'am. No, then I did a live. I came to the school, did a live. I showed everybody my live. I happened to have a dude get on the live and he went to cussing on there. I said, God,
I didn't see
exactly why I don't just volunteer to just, I didn't even know he was going to go that way. He went to cussing. I said, dang. Then, and I said, dang. I don't want nobody to think I cussed. I said, dang. So, then I went, it was some girls. They were standing as I was trying to go find where to go check out the team when they pull up. These girls was like, oh, this is good weather. It's good weather. Bro, they was sitting up under cool shade. So I laughed at the camera on them like, y'all say it's good weather, but y'all in the cool shade. Then she went to cussing. I'm like, dog, everybody want to cuss today. I said, I guess it's so hot, you got to cuss. They cussing because it's hot. So we walking by, then one of the fans, they want to get on camera and talk. So they talked, and they talked normal. I like, all right, cool. I walked by, and I happened to see Mr. Adam. I talked to Mr. Adam for a little bit.
Yeah.
Then Mr. Adam told me how he got in. So I said, okay, let me go swing around the corner. because that's where media goes. So I went over there. The lady told me, let me see what's in your bag, baby. I like, all right, because I don't be having nothing in there really. So she checked the bag. I said, hey, I want to go down where the team is at so I can see the team. I want to see Colorado come in. She's like, all right, cool. So she said, when you go in, make a left and go straight down, then you're going to go a little bit farther. I like, all right, cool. So went in there, went and got into the stadium. I see this girl walking. And I should have. Somebody asked me that today. I ain't think to do that. So I was baking in there. So the girl told me, who you here for? I said, Colorado. She said, well, I shouldn't help you at all. Hey, me too. Lee. Hey, me too. I'm ready to see UCF play right there at the crib. I ain't even got to get no flight for that one. So we get to the girl at Arizona State. She said, I shouldn't even help you. You Colorado. I say, well, I know, but if you was around me, I would help you. So go on, help me. How I get there? She said, get on the elevator. So I thought she was getting on too. She said, nah, get on the elevator, go straight down, then walk out there. Went down the elevator. I walked down. I see Prime Amazon, the Prime Amazon thing that's gonna shoot all his stuff. So I walked to it and I walked up to them. I was like, hey, y'all, they ain't went in yet, have it? They was like, nah. I said, all right, cool. So while I was waiting, I said, well, let me sit on this golf cart. I sat on the golf cart with the other dudes like I was from there. I just popped up on the golf cart too. Shade, I was sitting back chilling. I said, you from here? He said, yeah. I said, it's hot, ain't it? He said, hot. He said, boy, this double digits. He said, hot is triple digits. I said, well, dog, this ain't hot to you? He said, nah, this easy stuff. This just 96. I said, boy, I don't know what kind of 96 y'all got in Arizona. My 96 don't feel like this. And I said, I would be sweating. At least my sweat would make me feel good. In Arizona, you don't even sweat. So you just sitting there, just baking. You just rotisserie gold. Just bake me, baby, bake me. Ooh, just bake. I'm talking about ain't no sweat coming from you. So
you're getting broiled, man.
Yeah,
like the Burger King line, man. That's like how it is, man.
Just on the house. So I said, all right, cool. We sat there. The police laughed. He talking about, man, you gotta get triple digits for it to be hot. I'm like, God, no. Then Prime them start pulling up. Hopefully it's not at UCF. No, I want UCF for Orlando. Nah, they ain't gonna. Nah, UCF gonna want that money. They ain't giving that to nobody else. UCF gonna want their money. They want all that. So Coach Prime then start pulling up. I'm like, oh, I had to hurry up, get the camera. Bam, got my camera ready. I'm filming everybody coming out. And people showing me love, they dapping me up. But I'm just sitting there. And I said, all right, boom. They coming out. And I didn't realize, because I dapped up all the cameraman too, and John. I don't know, John took the picture of one of the other cameramans. As everybody dapping me up, Kamani come by. Excuse me. I dap up Kamani, and I'm in the game now, because Prime and everybody done walked through. Neely done hollered at me. I'm dapping Neely up. Neely got his phone. I hit Neely's phone. He say, man, you don't supposed to hit my phone. Dap my hand up. I couldn't tell if he wanted me to hit the phone or the hand. So I hit both. Boom, boom. And we just laughed. I say, man, I'm just trying to figure out what you was talking about. So I filmed everybody coming in. Everybody watching it. I don't know if it was clear or not. It was good on my end. So we get there. And I say, all right. I see Jimmy Horn dash back out to the field. I was like, well, guess I got to go out to the field now because, hey, Jimmy done shot out there. So I'm like, all right, let me go. Went back to, Coach Prime came first. So when Coach Prime got out first, I know it's at the beginning of the game. I mean, It's not the game about to start. You got about 2 hours and 30 minutes before the game started, or 2 hours. So I say, well, I might try to say what's up to him. Coach. But Coach be so serious when he get off. So I say, I ain't gonna do that no more. I'm just chill. I ain't gonna mess with him before the game. I know I should, but it was so early. I thought maybe I could get one in. And then, I don't know, I just be chilling. So, boom, all of them go back in and go back out. You see everybody going by Bucky, Darius, everybody. Whole squad. So, and then I went in. I I asked the people, hey man, I got a little tradition now. My tradition is I get a hot dog and some drinks before the game. So that way I don't have to eat during the game because I ate a hot dog and get some drink before the game. So I went and got a hot dog, and everywhere got different type of hot dogs. I guess I asked for a normal hot dog, and their normal hot dog was so whack. I don't know why I eat so fast. I'm trying to be gone, but when I'm eating it, it didn't look that good. So I'm like, man, I'm eating. I'm like, this hot dog ain't the best, but I gotta eat it. And I was finna get a cheesesteak. The girl say, you don't want to do that. I got nervous. I was like, ooh, I ate that cheese stick. It might have had my stomach hurting on the sideline. So I said, all right, cool. Get down there to the game. That drop top was, I ain't never been in one. Never been in one. Felt like I was on cloud 999, baby. So we get into the stadium. They say, well, you got to go up there to get your hot dog. Bro, I had a workout to get the hot dog. I tried to walk every step. It was so long. I said, God, no. I said, let me jog up. Man, I went to jogging up the stairs. Well, by the time I got there, I told the ladies, I say, hey, I'm going to order a hot dog. After I catch my breath, it was tired going upstairs. So I laid back, had to catch my breath.
It's a vertical stadium too, man. Like you're going straight up, man, at parts in that stadium, man.
Bro, it was for real. And they had so many baby steps. So I had to step like 7, 8, like 4 or 5 steps at a time. It was up there. I get back down. They record. I'm getting my filming on. I'm trying to film everything I could film for everybody. And I got to the Arizona stuff. And I didn't know you couldn't go in there because it looked like you could. So I wasn't going to go far up in there, but I was going to get some stuff for us to see. So I see. So I went up there and I filmed Pat Tillman's statue.
Yep.
You know, saying, hey, great that he served. Bless his family. God bless everybody connected to him. Everybody connected to everywhere he connected to. Boom. Then I'm showing little stuff. I think I went a step too close. He said, hey, sir, you cannot come in here. And I was like, I won't. I will not come in there. Whoa, I won't come in there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then I say, yeah, you know me, I just went to clown. I'm just, hey, you come out in there, baby. Hey. So they laughing. I'm laughing. I had to stroll up on out of there because he stopped me. Hey, you can't come in here. I'm like, oh, okay. So I came out. Everybody coming through the game. I'm hollering at the players. Boom. What's up, y'all? What up, man? Hey, blessings to you. Because I always tell them blessings to you because I want them to shine. So I knew during the game, the game.
Well, real quick, Colin. Real quick. Before you get to the game, how'd they feel pre-game? Like, did it feel different? Do you feel like they had their mojo were they ready to roll, or do you feel like they've kind of been the same, ready to go, like before the opening kickoff?
Everybody be on their grind.
Yeah.
Like they come up, everybody warm up individually, and they come up and they do their little things. So that looked good to me.
Yeah.
When they started warming up, that looked solid to me. They looked like they be ready to go. And you be thinking they ready to go. Hey, I did too. Hey, so it all looked like they ready to go. When the game started, you know me, I had already watched that film. Yeah. Hey, listen, I already saw when I watched the film how they were. I knew they was a solid team.
Yeah.
I knew 16 could throw it. I knew 2 could run, 7 could run. I ain't know 9 was like that. 9 was like that too at wide receiver. I knew 4 at running back was gonna be good. So I knew they was solid. I knew their defense was gonna be solid. As the game was going and they went down and scored, I said, "Dog, all right, cool. It is what it was." Shiloh, boy, listen. I ain't tried to miss E. Willie. He caught me off guard. Stop. So Shiloh, the running back was running around the corner, and the running back tried to jump. and Shiloh just bammed him, boom, and flipped him or some kind of way. I had to move out the way. And then somebody like, I saw you on TV. I said, y'all probably did. I was trying to get out the way. I looked at the film when I was trying to get out the way. One of my hands was like this. I said, why my hand got stuck? I guess I was trying to just get out the way, like, oh, because Shiloh, I'm talking about, boy, they flew by there. I was right there, and Shiloh them coming full speed. I'm like, oh, I got to get out the way. I got to get out the way. And my hand just got stuck. Like if you see the picture, I had to rewind it. Like, why my hand just stuck? Like the other one was stuck, but they were like I guess I froze up. Like, don't hit me. So I tried to get out the way, and then this girl was beside me. She was trying to get out the way, and I laughed because I always had this theory. You know, when they come out and scare people on these prank shows, they like,
yep.
And then you would take off running and lead a girl. And I was like, I'd never be that person. I would never. I would have to fight and let the girl go, or we punch him and run, or I push the girl and run, like go girl, go. Well, I realized when the situation coming to you full speed, it's like on the airplane. You think about self first. It's like you can't help anyone else till you pull your mask down and you get yourself, then you help them. Well, I get why the airport say that. Shiloh them coming at me full speed. And all I could think about, I got to move. I'm trying to get back. And then he hit him. Then when Shiloh hit him, y'all didn't get to see all this. Shiloh hit the man. He hit the man so hard, the man looked like he flipped over the player. Then it was a man holding the chart thingy, you know, to tell you first down at. He rolled him up too. He rolled him up. I guess Shiloh couldn't tell who was up on him. So Shiloh got up and I'm like, yeah, well, you almost took everybody out over here, boy. So I'm laughing like, God, dog. I say, boy, I gotta be more careful. So as the game was going, it got round to like the second quarter. And I said, okay, if we get in this end zone, we're gonna be good. We got down there, scored.
Yep.
I couldn't really see how they scored. So I was trying to just get everything situated, right?
You see how they score that first one? With
they was down
everybody out.
Yeah, they was down there by me. Because that wide receiver caught that drag. And then he went upfield. He was out of there. I said, boy, them boys ain't playing. And then the quarterback had them little crazy plays where he hiked it and it's only him in the center and he ran it in. So, excuse me. So, second quarter, it's getting pushed to shove. We in the end zone. And y'all, I always position myself real good during both sidelines. If I'm on the sideline, I position myself good. If I'm in the end zone, I position myself good. So I'm in the end zone. And now me and Bucky and me and Darius, me and Bucky and me and Darius, we got this thing where it's like an unspoken rule that we do. Like Darius, if he pop out, he came out in a lot during the games. Like he don't come down and like, hey, let me get right there and get the film. So he ain't did it in a while, but he did it for TCU. And that's when he caught that player, Travis Hunter, picking that ball off. So every time we move out the spot, we always make a big time play. So Darius ain't really did it since TCU. Bucky done did it by every game I done been to. So I stand there and I got me a perfect spot watching the game because I'm locked in on the game. I'm like, okay. Because when I'm sitting there looking, I could tell who the quarterback need to throw it to before they throw it. And I like to watch the hand off to see, I ain't want no part of that, T.I. Hey, I like to see who they hand the ball off to. So I'm in the end zone and I see Bucky swing around the corner. I say, well, I know he want my spot, so let me go and move. So I said, all right, boom. I move out the way, and me and Bucky didn't even talk. We just knew because we done it so many times. We done enough in different games that he know I'm going to move back for him and he could get the spot because he filming. I don't. I like to go live. So Bucky swing around the corner. We look at each other. I like, all right, let me move back. So I move back. We watching the plays, right? So as we watching the plays, I'm seeing what he sees. Shedeur coming downfield. On one of the plays, Shedeur is eyeing like he looking for a wide receiver. But you know how the game got tic-tac-toe, and you can win tic-tac-toe going straight You can win tic-tac-toe going this way, and you can win tic-tac-toe going that way. Well, imagine Shedeur was tick, Omarion was tack, and I was toe. So we all in a line on this play. So Shedeur is looking for somebody. I'm like, Shedeur, throw it. I know you finna throw it to him because he right in your face. But Shedeur didn't throw it. So Shedeur still looking. I couldn't take it no more. It felt like forever, but it really wasn't. But it felt like forever. So as Shedeur looking, I'm like, throw it to him. Throw it to him. I'm pointing, throw it. Throw it. Because we're in like a tic-tac-toe. That's how we lined up. Quarterback, receiver, me. So it's like he saw me or something. I saw him. And he said, all right. Boom, he threw it. I'm like, all right, bam. Yes. But as he threw it, I was like, yes. I seen dudes closing in. I was like, oh my goodness. I might have told him to throw the wrong pass. And their hands coming by, but the ball swung through the whoosh. But I don't know if he caught it or dropped it. All right, bam. They called something on us. They dragged the play back. I'm like, dog, Arizona. Listen, Arizona State referees was calling just made up stuff. One time they said it was this. They took it back and say, no, it can't be that. They said it was a backwards pass. Bro, the pass was so much forward. I was like, what? Then the ref came back and say, I guess somebody said, I guess the ref got cocky, like, you ain't gonna steal my thunder. I said it's
I was saying, are you serious?
Yes, well, this is what I felt like. He didn't say that, but this is what I felt like he was saying. So the ref said, like the ref said, it was a backwards pass. And then the people at the top say it was not a backwards pass. So scratch that. Then the ref, I guess he said, oh, they trying to play me on national TV. I'ma show them. You know what? It was not a backwards pass. It was grounded. I say, now, bro, which one is it? A backwards pass? Is it grounded? What you want it to be? You just want us to not have the ball. So, all right, boom. They moved. Now, this one that play, but it just made me think of that. So they called some play and moved us back. All right, Shedeur. So me and Bucky in the end zone looking. Because again, Bucky recording, I'm not. I go live. So Bucky sitting there recording, and we watch Shedeur. I'm looking for who Shedeur gonna throw it to. Bucky looking. And we back there looking. I'm looking at everybody. I said, okay. I see the hole open up like the Red Sea.
Yep.
Whoosh. I was like, go, boy, go. So all I was thinking was get a first down. All I was thinking was get a first down. Then I said, okay, he running. I was like, he got the first, okay. Oh, he's still running. Oh, we might get in his zone. We might get in his zone. Then I see him hold up the ball with one hand run. I was like, what is he doing? Then he switch it back over and he's slicing and dicing and he get off in that end zone. Boy, me and Bucky, we were wild at his zone. Yeah, yeah. I knew right then. I told the Arizona people, I got to tell y'all who I was standing by because they rocked with me the whole night after that. I didn't even leave the end zone after that. So this was second quarter. I was sitting by a camera guy who works with Arizona State. His name Jacob. He just followed me. His name Jacob. It's J. It got a K in it instead of C. It got a K. So his name Jacob. Then I was sitting by another guy named Anthony, and then there was another guy, but I couldn't get his name. So we all talking, and we talking about just enjoying the game, man. It was just like, it was like they was with. I know they with Arizona State, and I'm with Colorado, but it was like we knew each other for years, just in the end zone, just talking. So I told him, I said, y'all, the game over. It was like, why? I said, bro, we scored. It's tied up. We finna beat y'all. This is a wrap. Like, I know this our game. Then we kick the ball short. They run it up. We get a personal foul. Then they run down to kick a field goal. I said, God dog it. So it's 17-14. But I still told everybody, and I told the linemen as they were kicking the field goal, I said, this game over. We winning. This over. It's a wrap. Now, I just felt like, I felt like that's what it was. We was gonna win.
Yeah.
Boom. We come back to out of halftime. While I'm there, I met some baseball boys that played at BNU. I met some softball girls that played at Phoenix College, basketball girls that played at Phoenix College. So they all just talking and stuff. And I need to charge my phone because my phone was going dead. So I told them,
man,
I cash out one of them if they watch my phone. The girl was like, well, I could watch it for $100. I said, well, God, no. I said, now see, you spend $100. What if I wanted to give you $3,000 just to bless you? Then she was like, well, I just said 100, but now if that's the case, I'm gonna say 1,000. So I said, no, man. I said, well, forget that. I just watch my own phone. So I'm watching my phone in the game.
Wow, that is so rude. That's so rude.
But she was cool though. She probably was playing, but I didn't want to take the chance because I didn't want nobody to steal my bag. I'm watching game bag. So as now I go back down because it's almost halftime. So I go back down and I chill. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Oh my goodness, I forgot to tell y'all. Look here. The game about to start, right? Coach Prime them went back into the locker room and remind me to go back to halftime. But Coach Prime went back into the locker room. So one of the Colorado, I'm gonna interview her. Remember the girl I was gonna interview? I think her name Aisha. I think her name Aisha. So I was gonna interview Aisha, but she had felt like emergency, so I didn't get to interview her on July the 31st. And then August the 1st, Coach Prime said I had to stop interviewing until he give me notice again. So she looked at me. She said, oh, you here again at the game? I was like, yeah. She said, hey, well, help me. I said, I help you with what? She said, with this ice. So she had 2 bags of ice. I guess like the heaviest bags of ice I ever had. So she gave me the ice. I said, this ain't nothing. I'm carrying this ice and we walking. I got to switch the ice. I'm like, God, dog. Like, hey, where we going? Because this ice heavy. Where we going? She just carrying it like it ain't nothing. Her ice leaking water everywhere. Mine ain't leaking. I'm like, God, dog. So I'm carrying the ice. I'm like, where is this locker room at? We bring the ice into the locker room. It felt like it took 5 minutes to get to this locker room to put the ice in, right? Then I said, dog, look like nobody care about the away team. They do this. Everybody's stadium is built to put the away team way out the way and mess you up at coming. So as I take the bag in there, another girl came out and she said, why did y'all bring all these bags? And I was like, huh? Then the girl was like, we only needed one. And I said, so hold up. You want us to take this back? And then Aisha say, oh, we ain't taking this back. I was like, whoo, thank goodness she ain't taking that back. Boy, that ice was so darn heavy. Dog, that was the heavy. I ain't never felt ice that heavy. I had to switch shoulders and stuff. I was, God, dog. So we get back there. When I drop the ice down, guess who I see coming? I see Coach Prime and the squad coming.
I'm way.
Like, oh my goodness. I wasn't supposed to be back here yet. Not until he say I can come back there. I'm like, oh goodness. And Coach Prime, he bopping through that thing. The players bopping with him. The players, they bopping with him. I'm like, oh my goodness. I hope Coach Prime don't say, hey, what you doing back here, boy? I was so scared. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And the guard, his bodyguard was with him. Now everybody know me, but I ain't never went down there as I'm going, like they coming out. So I'm like, oh goodness. So they coming through. Boy, I swear I was camouflaged. I just turned over and did this. I got out the way and I ain't say one word. I just sat there. I didn't even make eye contact with nobody. I was looking down. I said, boy, I got to hurry up and get out of here. And all the players kept coming. I said, well, God, dog, how many players coming out this thing? I got to get her back here. So I'm looking. I'm like, oh, Coach Prime to get mad at me. So I walk behind the team. I'm walking out. I'm like, okay, I done made it. They ain't finna mess with me. I'm good. They run out. They about to close the gate. They say, who you with? I said, I'm with the team. Let me get up out here now. So then I was during the game, I'm trying to find somewhere to plug my charger. But it was this guy. he was looking like a mad supervisor. He was like this the whole game. So every time I went to go try to find somewhere to charge my phone and I made eye contact with him, I didn't want to go out because I didn't know what he was going to try to do. What are you doing? You can't charge your phone here. So I had to just wait. So that's how I ended up waiting. And so now it's halftime, y'all. Let me tell y'all what happened during halftime. Halftime, we in there, right? I see a group of guys walking up. So when a group of guys walking are in a group of everybody, to try to focus in to see who it is. So as I look, I see it's Kyler Murray. So Kyler Murray.
No way.
Yep, Kyler Murray walking up. Him and his homeboys walking. So I'm looking, and now I done seen so many celebrities now and so many people that now when I just see people now, it's just, I never was really shook up on that celebrity stuff, but and now to come to Colorado, you really can't because there's so many people coming in. So as he walking up, I'm like, oh, that's Kyler Murray. So I said, well, you know me, I'm gonna talk anyway, so I'm finna go and talk to you. So I said, hey, bro, I said, Kyler, you know you should have went to Texas. If you would have went to Texas, Charlie Strong would have still had his job. And he was listening like, yeah, you right, something like that. And he was just laughing. So when he walked past, because the baseball group and the softball group was right there. So I said, y'all know who that was? They were like, yeah, that was Kyler Murray. I said, how y'all knew that was Kyler Murray? And then two of them say they were from Texas and they went to his high school. So I was like, all right, cool.
Allen? That's awesome.
Yeah. So they say they went to his high school. So I was like, all right. So they said there. Then I seen another guy come out, and there was a bunch of dudes. So this guy, when he walk out, he looking like this. He look over at us, he like this. So I'm looking. I said, why is he looking like that? And then I couldn't figure out who he was because I don't really watch TV like that no more. So I don't know who's who no more. But when
like Devin Booker or somebody?
No. We were trying to figure it out. So when I was looking at him, I say, hey, bro. And I said, man, you from Atlanta, man. You like a rapper or something. He was like, he turned around and he was like, nah, I ain't no rapper. I'm a male stripper. So when he went to clowning, I said, I'm going to go clown. He clowning, I'm a clown. So I say, nah. I know who it is now because I knew he was a rapper. But when he said male stripper, I say, he joking. I'm finna start joking. We finna joke all the way through now. So I said, nah. Dog, you ain't a rapper. You ain't a male stripper. I know what it is. Boy, you play in the NBA. So then he did some NBA moves. So I'm laughing. I said, nah. Mom, no. I know what it is, boy. You play in the NFL, boy. You play wide receiver, linebacker. And then we laughing and he laughing and they walking off talking. And the girls was like, I know him from somewhere. I said, y'all, that's an Atlanta rapper. I don't know who he is, but he an Atlanta rapper. I don't know his name. I just know he looked like an Atlanta rapper. You know how you done seen him enough, but I couldn't tell. Yes. So I'm looking like, man, I couldn't figure out who it is. So they start looking up stuff. I said, you know what? I said, put in Atlanta rappers. I put in Atlanta rappers and we stroll up and we look and see. And then it's Waka Flocka. That's who it was.
Oh, it was Waka Flocka.
Yeah, it was Waka Flocka. I didn't know who it was. So it was Waka Flocka. And I'm like, dang, that was him. So we just laughing. And I said to myself, man, see, that's why I just be chilling. Like, none of this stuff, it's just, everybody just a human being, man. If you take your gift and shine with your gift, man, them blessings roll so hard. So I'm laughing like, dang, Waka Flocka out here? I get Kyler Murray out here, but Waka Flocka? So we go back into the game and bam. Now we there chilling. So we in there chilling at the game and the team coming back out and I end up kind of by the team again. So as we going in, they say, you with the team? Hey, don't not lock me out. I'm in team. So I went, got my little spot. I'm chilling in the end zone again. And man, the game just good. I'm like, all right, boom. then it comes down to we trying to remember I told you it was a guy from Arizona named Anthony. His name was Anthony G. So Anthony G, he talking to me and he just kicking it with me, right? He like, bruh, my son just text me. And I said, yeah, what he's saying? He said, my son just said, Dad, could you get number 4's a picture? So I'm like, all right, cool. He tried to get the picture. I guess he's gonna try to get it after the game. So they sitting there talking. And Javon Antonio making a big play. Boom, touchdown. A big catch. Boom. So as we was going, they walked up to me because I say, oh, we got this. This game over, baby. We done won. Yeah. So they Arizona, like Jacob talking to me, Anthony talking to me. Man, come up to me after Arizona about to drive down and score, and they on me. Yeah, you talked too early, boy. We finna tear y'all up. We finna tear y'all up. And I was kind of getting a little nervous, like, Lord, come on, please. We need this. They don't need it. They 1-4. We still got fighting for. They 1-4. So
they got a bowl ban anyway.
Yeah. Listen, they don't need nothing. So when they ride down there to score on my end, man, I get on both knees. I'm on my knees praying, Lord. Come on, Lord. Come on. Yes. So boom, we get in there. Javon Antonio going off. Now they had just told me, oh boy, y'all about to lose. When Javon Antonio caught that pass, I ran down there and found Anthony. I say, hey, that's your boy, Javon Antonio. And he bust out laughing. He said, yeah. Y'all probably finna win. So we get the score, we win. I turn on my phone real fast so we can go watch the game. So y'all can watch the end of the game. Get to the end of the game. I see Javon. I'm like, boy, I told you was like that. I told you was an NFL wide receiver. And he talking. I couldn't hear everything he was saying. He was talking. Then I seen Cam. I said, Cam, boy, you knocked that joker head loose. Then Cam told me so. So I'm like, Cam, it wasn't like that. Cam wasn't like that. I'm like, boom. Then we get to the end of the game, and I asked the people, hey, where to do the interviews at? And then they said, right back there. So I'm going to the interviews, and I see Coach Prime bodyguard standing there. Now, me and him done met each other from TCU on. So he know me. I know him. We cool now. When we hit that corner and I saw him, I was like, well, where the interviews at? He said, back there. But he said it with a straight face. So I went ahead. So I get in there. We sitting there for the interview. Shador come down first. Shador in there talking. But before it started, Shador looked down at me. And because remember I told y'all I saw Shador at the USC game coming down the stairs and I was going up the stairs. I was like, boy, that was a good game, boy. And you know, I came to about 5 games. So you got to about know me now because you keep seeing me. So now Shador come in for the interview. So I'm sitting right there by Brian Howell. I think Brian Howell for yeah. So I'm sitting by him and Shador look at me. He like, what's up, boy? I like, nothing, man, chilling. All right, boom. So we start the interview. And he talking. At the end, Shador say, hey, well, I got a new song coming out. I thought he was playing. To the quarterback, his quarterback coach said, y'all think he playing, but he dead serious. I was like, oh, no, he's not dead serious. He's living serious. So I said, all right, boom. I went and heard up and posted, hey, Brian, hey, Shador got a song coming out. Listen to what he say. Bam. Oh, during the game, I forgot to tell y'all, oh, y'all, I be watching stuff. So I don't know. Well, look.
Say it.
While the game going on, it's a lot. I just keep that. I keep that. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it or not. I'm gonna keep that because I don't know if I'm supposed to say it. But I see a lot of stuff on that sideline. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. All right, boom. So we get to Coach Prime them ready to come in. Oh, I walk into the interview room. The interview room so small. I said it out loud. I said, God, dog, this room small. And all the reporters, they bust out laughing. Yeah, it is small. So Shador leave out. I leave out too because I'm like, I'm not finna sit in there and wonder when Coach Prime coming. I'm gonna wait to see him. Plus, I got this little ritual that I do with Coach Prime. Like, ever since he hollered at me at TCU, from now on, whether I go in the interview or not, me and him always communicate. Only game that I've been to that we did communicate was Oregon, because I had to hurry up and leave because my flight. So that's the only game I didn't get to holler at him afterwards. Every game I done been to, me and him holler at each other afterwards. So Coach Prime coming up, the bodyguards coming up, everybody coming up. So I'm like, okay, let me get my holler at him first, and then we're going to go in. Well, the way it was set up, I couldn't holler at him. So I said, well, let me just open the door for him. So I opened the door, everybody come in. I let the door go when everybody in. And then I say, well, I don't care what they talking about. I'm finna sit right here like I did with Shedeur. I'm finna sit right here. Brian Howell ain't moved. I ain't moving either. We finna be right here. Boom, I'm right there. Coach Prime talking. At first, I'm laughing because he telling little jokes kind of at the beginning. But then he got so serious about it. I said, oh, let me take that smile off my face. So I just looking. And he talking and talking and talking. And then at the end, they cut it off. They cut it off and they said, hey, no more questions. So Coach Prime, he looked at me. No, somebody else said something. And he let him answer it. And then Coach Prime looked directly at me. Remember I told you, me and Coach Prime got this thing where it's almost like we always say something to each other before or after the presser. So he looked directly at me. He say, you good, brother? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. Because I don't like asking questions in the presser. Because the way, and he was already in like I ain't answering no questions. So when I go in the presser, I just chill. That's why I don't go in there. But I said from now on, I'm going to go back in there. Even if I don't say nothing, I'm going to go in there and record what I record. So when he asked me, was I good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I ain't got nothing to ask, coach. I'm good. So he getting ready to leave, and somebody say, hey, Coach Prime, do that whistle work? Coach Prime say, hey, everything about me work, and we all bust out laughing. That was if you go watch the pregame show on Neely's, he got that. He got that, y'all. Like he caught all that. He caught it when Coach Prime said, he talked to me. He said, you good, brother? Then he asked that lady who always interview him, Miss Romy.
Yeah, Romy Bean.
Yeah, Romy Bean. He asked her, sister, you good? And she's like, yeah, I'm good. So boom, we left out. Oh, y'all know when I was on live, me and her, like I said, hey, how you doing? Boom. And then her cameraman, like it's like I started to know a lot of people now. So we the cameraman, he was talking to me during the game, like, what's up, man? Yeah, man, this, that, and third. He been a cameraman for like 30 years, carrying 25 pounds on his shoulder for 30 years. I was like, God, dog, boy. And then Roman Bean, she walking out with the stuff because they finna go to the field like me at the beginning of the game. Somehow it broke off. Bam. I was like, dog, I was on live when it happened. I was like, God, dog. I was like, back is all right. I felt bad for us. Like, did I cause that or what? Like, I said, well, I said we need to win, so they don't think that's on me. So, boom, we get out the presser. We about to leave, and before we about to leave, these Arizona people keep asking, hey, where's your credentials? Where's your credentials? Where's your credentials? So I pulled mine out. Then they asked another guy. They asked this guy twice. The dude said, bruh, you just asked me 5 minutes ago where my credentials at. Why you asking me again? But they say, I ain't tripping. Here you go. I'm going to leave it out just in case you come back again. I was like, boy, they got serious. And they walked somebody out. They said, hey, where your credentials at? Guy was like, I ain't got no credentials. See, excuse me, the dude was too loud. That's why they got him up out of there. Get out. So, yeah, man, that's how my trip went, man. That's how my trip.
Holy moly, man. What a trip, man. What a trip. It just sounded like it sounded like it just flew by, man. You got there late, so you were just in and out there, man, real quick. And
yeah,
crazy that you met Waka Flocka, out of all people, that's cool. And, my favorite part, is talking about how you just had to blend in with the wall, look down like you didn't want to get in trouble at halftime.
I did.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Now, I did highlight a few comments that I wanted to get to and a few questions, but I did have, a couple questions for you before we dive into that. In terms of the stadium feel, all of that, How loud was it? How did this feel compared to some of the other games that you've been at? Was there anything unique? Adam Munstertiger said today on his podcast, I was listening to it, that man, some of that student section, man, was saying some pretty filthy stuff, man. Was it a pretty rowdy environment?
I didn't get to hear them. Nobody's stadium beat Oregon Stadium. Nobody. Nobody. No loudness compared to Oregon's. Whoever built that stadium, they need to pay them forever. They need to pay that person forever. They stadiums was firepower. As far as how was it down there? The loudness, they got loud, but not just that loud, but they got a little trick that they do. So they'll be getting loud and they'll turn up the music real loud. And then it's like the people, I guess they get it, like, we got to outbeat the music. So they'll get extra loud. Then they'll turn off the music, like right before Shedeur say, down, they'll turn it off. But by then, they got the, like, just say they start here before Shedeur say hi. Somebody turn the music up to here. Then they'll start screaming up to here. And then they'll turn the music off and then the screaming be up here. So that works, but nobody has the organic scream like Oregon. I ain't seen nobody do that yet.
Like many Oregon fans have told us, man, SEC teams do not like coming out there, man. It's a very rowdy environment, and it makes sense, man. Why they have such a good home record, on top of having a good team, man. Yeah, because that through the TV, I could feel that noise, man. But
now we did look at the stadium, and I was sitting by one of the camera ladies. Her name Miss Jan. So I was sitting by Miss Jan, and Miss Jan said, she been with Coach Prime taking pictures since the Truth days. I was like, wow. So me and her looking at the stadium, and we looking around. I said, Miss Jan, how many you think it is? And she was giving me her number. It was pretty packed, dog. It was pretty packed. Like, it was only a few areas that maybe had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seats missing. It was pretty much packed. Now, listen, the game did not feel good. I want y'all to know it was heat in that game until it turned nighttime. The only time I felt good was when it was night. The whole time I was sweating until night. I sweated all the way till night.
And were you doing anything? Did you have your hands up? Did you get some water on the sideline? Like, were you all taken care of this time?
Yeah, I was good. My thing was, I would get on my knees, and I couldn't get on one knee. I had to get on both knees to make sure that we get off in this end zone or we make that stop. And we was coming up big. I'm like, yeah, Lord, appreciate that. I know it wasn't for me, but hey, I'm right there with them. Hey, I'm one of their prayer warriors while they out there playing. But yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, man, I love that. I love that. And, it's great to hear everybody in the comments, too, just talking about how they're praying, too. We had some people praying in their spiritual language, man.
Yeah, so exactly.
love that we had all different types of prayers, all different sorts of languages being prayed for the Buffs, man. We needed it. But, there are a few comments that I want to get to because, I just thought they were super funny. And, let's talk about this if you still got a little bit more time.
Yeah.
Lee said, I know the McClain family is happy they swerved on Miami after this past game. Did you see how that one, ended?
I saw people crying, but I didn't go watch it. So I don't know what happened, but I know they crying. Man, listen, they should be happy to be with Coach Prime. This is the Hall of Fame corner. You can't help but go to the league if Coach Prime put a stamp on you and play. Check this out. At the beginning of the game, y'all, it was 2 freshman DBs starting.
Yes.
Kamani was starting and Carter Stoudemire was starting. That was amazing. That means them boys really like that. So imagine what they're going to be as a sophomore. Imagine what they're going to be as a junior. Imagine if they even make it past a junior because they might go to the league. Y'all, them boys going to be legit. Yes, sir.
It only gets better from here, man. Absolutely. And Flyboy Brass flew in for the game. He said that Arizona Heat,
man, but we ended up meeting. It was people texting me during the game, and I for some reason I thought it was him, but it wasn't. It was other people. And I ended up taking pictures with him, but I thought it was him at first. And then, so I'm going to catch him next game. Fly boy, I'm catching the next game.
I love it. Lily also said, and, you know, we need to speak this into existence. Keep on calling. You're going to end up at the Sanders Thanksgiving.
Hey, listen, I take that. But y'all know I'm going to have to get me some Waffle House or something, because you know I don't really eat Thanksgiving food like that. But I go kick it, though. I had
a question for you too. I had a question for you about food, because you mentioned Raising Cane's and you said it didn't hit the way that you were expecting. I forget if I asked you this. Have you had Chicken Express? In Texas, people, if you're in the comment section, do you do you rock with Chicken Express? Because I like Chicken Express.
I never had it. If I could have had it, I would have.
Okay, well, you need to have Chicken Express.
Yeah, if I could have had it, I would have.
Next time, man. Next Texas game, man. We got to do it.
And you know, next year gonna be Texas game, so you know I'm gonna hit it.
And I got to fly down for that. We have to have a barbecue. We have to, you know, definitely do it right next year, man. That's absolute. Another thing that Yo Creo, I believe, brought this up. He said, Colin is a CU insider. I want you to interview T.O., Sapp, or Westbrook. And I'm going to add on to this. I want to see the Amazon Prime documentary, you know, do a sit down with you, man. Come on. You got to be featured, man, on one of these, on one of these personality highlights.
I would love to be out there, but Sapp, we'll probably eventually get all three of them on. I done basically met all three of them, took pictures with T.O., film, talking to Sapp, and I talked to Westbrook. Sapp was on the TCU video when I was at pregame. He sat there and talked to me for a long time, him and Coach Chaney. But an interview, I would love to get them. They know I want to get one with them, so we'll see on that second half of the. Oh, I've been telling people too, like, hey, when Coach Prime let me do interviews, I want to get interviews with you. Everybody up for it. Yeah. Let me get that. So, yeah. So
I love it, man. We're gonna have plenty of content come the off season. That is for sure. Yeah. And then I wanted to highlight this one because it made me laugh. You know, from Reef. He said, David reminds me of the homie from the suburbs. That's cool with everybody from the inner city. Calling the homie from the inner city.
Hey, we got that feeling on him.
Man, I love it. You know, in the words of, you know, by the way, we gotta see Kodak Black show up for one of these games, right? But you know, in the words of Kodak Black, you know, I'm just a suburbs kid. You know, you know, that's just what I am. And you know, man, it's been so fun meeting all you guys, and we gotta have a cookout, man. We gotta have a cookout, whether that's out for the UCF game or the Texas game or another game out here, man. We gotta make it work.
Yeah,
so we can just kick back and enjoy each other's company, man. You know, I would love that. And then have all the fellas, have all the friends and subscribers come here as well. If it's okay, man, I wanted to ask you a little bit more about the game if you got a few more minutes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, man. Like we talked a little bit about you know, Javon Antonio, you know, having you know, big time clutch moments. But we need to talk about Mata, man. Hitting that field goal, hitting those field goals, man. What were you thinking, you know, during that last drive when they iced Mata and all that?
No, they iced him, but they didn't ice him because he kicked the ball anyways. So he kicked it and it was good. I was like, yeah, we like that. I already knew we was in the winning position. Like all day when we got the ball with some seconds left, I knew we was gonna do something. So I said, you know what? I don't want to go to overtime today. I don't want no overtime. Let's win. Man, we threw that pass to Javon. It was a wrap. I thought Javon was going to catch it and scope.
Yeah.
But he stumbled and fell, I think. Then I think we got a little bit closer. And then they brought Mata out. They tried to ice him. He kicked the field goal anyways and made it. So they probably knew, hey, bro, it's a wrap. Call it a day. And they kicked it and they made it. Like, I was like, hey, I'm good. And then I seen Mata out there juking. I said, go, Mata, go. Go, Mata, go, Mata, go. Go, Mata, go, Mata, go. Yeah, I was chilling.
And then did you see Bishop Thomas's big hit on the following kickoff, man.
Boy, did I? I saw it. I'm talking about I saw it. So I'm like, all right, that boy sliding out. Fire! I say, God, dog. Boy, he took it. Boy, I ain't even know. Listen, that's the first time, to my knowledge, I ever seen a defensive lineman on the kickoff team. I don't think I ever seen that before. Maybe a fast, strong DN. I ain't never seen like a D tackle run down there. Hey, y'all, oh, Bishop was warming up in pregame. He walked back, what up, boy? I was finna record him because every warm-up, this man is, y'all, I think Bishop gonna catch a touchdown, y'all. Bishop is going to catch a touchdown pass. Every warm-up session, Bishop out there running routes. I'm like, Bishop, bro, you're a wide receiver now. You a tight end. So Bishop gonna score running the ball and catching it. Watch what I tell you.
I love that. You know, DNVR had him on for a few minutes on Friday, and they asked him, man, why haven't you caught one yet? And he said, you know, he put it on himself. He said, I need to get to the point where Shedeur trusts me, man, to throw the ball. So I love that he's out there, man, getting reps in, you know, pregame. What do you think about him playing O-line? A lot of people have been saying we need that kind of tenacity and attitude on the offensive line.
If Coach Prime them want him there, they gonna end up putting him there. Because if y'all think about it, sometimes the stuff y'all think about, they may have already thought about and then tested out. So maybe it's gonna come later and we'll do it or not, but I don't know. But it's possible.
I don't mind even putting him on as like a tight end just to block, you know, like he doesn't, maybe not throwing him out there, you know, at left guard or whatever, but you know, just having him there as an extra lineman, just kind of like we've had as that lead blocker, you know, I think could be really beneficial.
Right.
I think that would be a lot of fun, man. Well, Colin, I just love the fact that you had, you know, such a fun time. What do you got on the agenda for this week? Are you coming in for the Stanford game? I forgot.
Yeah, I'm locked in. I get there about, I want to say about 9 or 10 o'clock Friday. And then I go, then you know it's a night game because I only like to stay one night. I don't like to stay 2 nights. I like to stay one night, get in and get out. So I stay there that night, and then I leave that Saturday morning and head back home. But I get there Friday morning.
Okay, and you got the rental car worked out this time?
Oh yeah, I that rental car always locked in. It was just with my family, it went silly. I was like, that'll never happen again. I'm about that rental car 24/7. 24/7, yeah. I'm about that rental car now.
Well, hey, if you need anything, just let me know. I'm just a text away, and I have a pretty flexible schedule. So just let me know if anything goes crazy. But man, can't wait to have you back here in town. You know, it's going to be a great game. Hopefully we can handle business against Stanford before we hit the bye week, man. So
man.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And I guess we'll wrap it up here, man. You know, always appreciative of your time. I'm glad we could go a little bit longer than the last couple weeks, but you know, for my viewers, if you have not subscribed to Live in Football, go and do that right now. Do that right now. Oh, and I did want to say, Colin, I just hit 1 million views on my channel this week. So I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all your help.
Listen, I thought about you either at the beginning of the Arizona game or after, and I figured it out. You man, you set for the Colorado bus forever. This was your moment to come into the light. Cause I seen you last night on somebody's show. I said, God, dog, you own the YouTube, boy. You own YouTube Colorado ball. This you, boy. You own this. You the interview king, boy.
I love it, man. I love talking to people. I love grinding. It's been a lot of fun, and you know, always appreciative. If you guys haven't seen my first interview with Colin, you got to go and do it, because go pull that up on my live, because it was hilarious. I've never done any of this before, and I couldn't turn off the intro music, and so I'm sitting there for like 10 minutes, and you know, you're just over there dancing, having a good attitude. You know, it was hilarious. So, you know, always greatly appreciated. And anything in particular coming up this week for you before you make the trip out here?
Nothing, man. Just ready to enjoy it. Just ready to enjoy it.
Man, I love that. Well, thank you again for sharing your stories. Love story time every
Hey, I do
every
want to tell
week,
you something. You said, what did I do? Yesterday, I came back, I flew in, and I was so sleepy because you 3 hours back, then you 3 hours forward, you 3 hours back, then you 3 hours forward. So it was throwing me off. We went to church. I told myself, I'm making sure no matter what, no matter if I come in on Saturday, late Saturday night or early Saturday morning, I'm going to church. So we went, and my uncle, he like late 70s. He now he got baptized when he was a kid, but man, he went to church in forever. He decided to get baptized and give his life to the Lord. So I'm like, what? I was like, what's wrong? Somebody happened? Because he gay. Somebody happened. So while they there praying, the people all in the spirit, they getting down. They getting down. Me, I'm just thanking God and praying. So the lady was like, hold your arms up. So I held them up the hill. She said, no, hold them up more. So I hold them up the hill. Said, no, hold them up more. So I'm holding up the hill. So I'm holding up my arms so long. I say, well, Lord, is this a sign for something? Let me just hold them up. And they just praying, and I'm just holding them, man. I'm holding them. I held them so long. I said, goodness gracious. I'm going to have to pull these arms down. So I lowered them a little bit. I say, ooh, this still too much. I got to lower them some more. I lowered them some more. I say, ooh, woo, Lord, I'm just going to bring these down. You know, I'm going to bring them down. Boy, that mess was funny, man. My aunt, boy. But yeah, man, my uncle got saved, man. Well, he got baptized young, but he came back again. So to me, that was the perfect time to do it. So I'm good.
man. I love to hear that, man. It's been a great year for you, absolutely. And
Ain't it though?
I got a question. With your with your church, is your church like one of those churches where like, if it gets going, if something changes, man, the songs, man, they're going on for,
No,
long time, all that.
I went to my growing up church. My growing up church might do that, but the church I'm at now, it's a variety of people. Now it might be majority of one, but it's very variety, and it's like a church who God took the church from being a storefront to like big time. So the church big time here in Lakeland. So now they be rocking that on their prayer services. Ooh, now prayer, boy, they gonna get down that prayer. They gonna jam. They gonna jam at that prayer now. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
I love that, man.
Arizona, they train station, the Orlando train station, not train station, but the little things that they bring around. Now that was different because I normally fly through Tampa, but I flew through Orlando, so that was different. Arizona, I like how everything was right on the right flow. So I boom. We get there, we get in the car. Now remind you, I ain't really heard because I go to a church that's they don't sing all the songs I'm used to growing up to singing. They sang these worship songs. So we get into Orlando, and the guy who shelling us to the car, he playing the music I used to listen to. Like, well, I still listen to it when I get a chance, but he playing the old church songs that I used to know. Boy, them church songs was sounding so good. I was, ooh, yeah, rock that thing. Yeah. Oh, Lord, boy, you got people singing out here. Hey, God bless some people the same, boy. Goodness, he blessed some people the same. Yeah. But that was my weekend, man.
Man, I love that, man. And but man, have you gotten a chance to meet Coach Prime's pastor? Is he also the team chaplain? Who's the team chaplain?
I don't know.
I think we need you as the team chaplain. That's kind of what I'm getting at here.
Hey, listen, if Coach Prime want to do it, I'll do it. Hey, I'll do it. But I don't know who his chaplain is. I don't even know if I don't know. He might do it. He might be, because he in the Bible too. Then his pastor be there, Pastor Smith be there. So I don't know. Might be.
Oh, well, we'll just have to wait, man. But we got some good things coming, man. And thank you for everything. Keep grinding. Yes.
On October the 14th, so the day after the game, man, we're gonna do a 7-day fast, man. We're gonna, because listen, God changed my life when I started doing that 7-day fast, when I started reading the Bible more, when I started praying more. So I did that in December, and everything been going up since then. I was already used to tithing and offering, but I added the fasting, the praying more, and to read my Bible. Like I'm on week 41 now of reading the Bible. So anybody who want to jump on the Bible with me, get a 5-day Bible plan, jump on week 41 because it's Monday or whatever you come in, just start on week 41 if you ain't never started. Well, on Saturday, we're going to start our 7-day fast. I want people to fast whichever way they comfortable. I'm just going to fast on liquids because I'm good with that. But whoever want to fast and want to join the fast, want to read their Bible more, start on, well, next week we'll be on week 42. So start on week 42. But if you start now, start now. Pray more, read your Bible more, and have something you fast and something you asking God to do. And then listen to that Miles Monroe on fasting, because that's what made that ball roll for me. So we're going to do it in October, November, and December. And and that's 7 days each month. Now, they don't have to do the liquid like me. They could do the Daniel fast. They could do fast and just take one meal away. They could do fasting where they don't look at social media for a certain amount of hours. They could do the fasting any kind of way they want, because I don't want nobody to feel like they got to come to my level. Just start at what level you're on and jump in. And what I guarantee you, this month of October going to be amazing. November going to be amazing. December. But when we add that fasting, watch how people's lives change. I'm guaranteeing it, man. So I just had to get that out so anybody watch it, boom, we can ride out.
I think that's beautiful. And then we'll need to hear all the testimonies, man.
Listen,
what we'll need
to hear. A guy named Milwaukee Jeff said before we even got to the fast, he said, remember you said October was gonna be good? Man, I just got a call yesterday and got a new promotion. Hey, I'm telling you, man, it's finna be on, man. I'm talking about these things finna get, it's a lot of people finna get blessed, man. A lot, just this month in general. But when we add that fasting to it, ooh, boy, they finna take off like a rocket, boy. I'm telling you. But yeah.
Now just don't fast from hitting the like on Life and Football and David Talks Buffs.
Got to.
But man, I love it, man. I love how you walk the walk, man. You really do. And not only are you entertaining, but you've touched my life as well as so many people here in the comments, man. So it really means a lot. I look forward to seeing how how many people join in and what testimonies we hear. I'll have to think about that, man. I'll have to think about jumping in with you on that.
G Adams just said she received Nurse of the Month. Bam, right out the gate. See? I'm telling you.
Man, I love it. I love it, man. Well, Colin, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. I'm going to get some salmon on the on the stove going. So appreciate you again as always. Guys, I'm going to be back for an interview with Darren McKee, longtime Denver radio host for the last 20 years, tonight at 7 Mountain Time. Colin, anything else going on with your channel? When are you live this week?
Every day, all the time. Every day, all the time.
Don't hit that bell notification now.
Yeah, just lock in with me. You know we throwing down.
Man, I love it. Well, thank you again, everybody. We'll see you again next week for the next story time. Again, congratulations on Nurse of the Month, Darlene, and everybody else, man, that's getting promotions and just living their best life. I love to hear that. We will see you later tonight and as we go throughout the week. And as always, everybody, Sko Buffs.
All right.